This act colors all you do. There's a story behind that. This is your daily message from chat number 853 to upgrade your mental game today by telling yourself a better story, because the most important story you hear is the story you tell yourself. And this message is dedicated to BJ Fogg. Here's the upgrade. Celebrating a behavior immediately and intensely is like setting it in concrete. If you want to make a habit stick, celebrate it. Here's the story. 4,460 days ago today, I incorporated writing a gratitude list into my morning routine. I start my journaling by writing down 5 things I'm thankful for. Zig Ziglar used to say that the healthiest of all emotions is gratitude. Quote, learning to be thankful, an attitude of gratitude, flavors everything you do. And if you will learn to be thankful, almost every other quality will flow out of it. And if you're not thankful, there's nothing that will grow from a thankless heart. You cannot grow as long as you remain thankless. End quote. Having a characteristic of celebrating life, I believe to be one of the most powerful fundamentals. Arguably, the most important attitude is gratitude. And celebrating doesn't just color your attitude. Research shows it concretizes your behavior. BJ Fogg, in his book Tiny Habits, encourages you to know your ABCs. That stands for anchor, behavior, and celebration. Want to install a new habit? It's as easy as ABC. Here's how he describes the anatomy of tiny habits. Number 1, you need an anchor moment. And take an existing routine, like brushing your teeth, or an event that happens, like a phone ringing. The anchor moment reminds you to do the new tiny behavior. Number 2, make a new tiny behavior. Take a simple version of the new habit that you want, such as flossing or doing 2 push-ups. You do the tiny behavior immediately after the anchor moment. And then finally, number 3, instant celebration. Something you do to create positive emotions, such as saying, I did a good job. You celebrate immediately after doing the new tiny behavior. The celebration is key. It needs to be immediate and intense. Fogg writes, quote, if you learn just one thing from my entire book, I hope it's this. Celebrate your tiny successes. This one small shift in your life can have a massive impact even when you feel there is no way up or out of your situation. Celebration can be your lifeline, end quote. The better story to tell yourself is, I celebrate life, even the tiny wins. Since the beginning of the month, go back to message 839 to review. We've been exploring the magic of checklists, and I have been walking through a daily checklist of universal fundamentals that everyone needs to master. If you're not dialed into these 7 basics, you will be operating suboptimally. These are scientifically proven non-negotiables vital to human flourishing. They are breathing, sleeping, eating, moving, focusing, celebrating, and prospering. So we've covered 6 so far. 1 more to go. Yay! Let's celebrate. Tell me a story of the power of celebrating to fromchadsmith@gmail.com. Will you send this to someone you think would benefit from the story right now? You could download my book, The Most Powerful Story in the World, by going to fromchad.gumroad.com. The transcript of this message and hundreds of others are always available at www.fromchad.com.